Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about Royal Ranger food. When you're doing events, you need to be able to figure food for events, and sometimes those things will change on you. So I created this program, the Ranger database. That's the icon that loads the Ranger database. First file is your outpost file. This is where you keep track of all the boys in your church group or your outpost group. We're talking primarily about the permission slips, and there's a module right here called Purchase Calculator, which is called RR Food is the name of the file. This is a blank record. We're going to create a new record. And let's just say, for example, we're going to have a family picnic. So I'm going to tag it as family. We're going to call this one, and we're going to call this the frozen section. And we're going to do some ice cream. Ice cream, something. And cones. And drumstick. 4 per pack. Number of servings will be 1. Number of pieces per serving be 1. Price per package, let's just say it's $3. And number of servings per pack, let's just say it's 4. Now, say, where did I get that information? Well, I went out on the web just now, and I went to Walmart. I found the Nestle's drumstick 4 cones. There's your price, $3.92, and there's 4 cones to it. So I can look at that, $3.92, go back over to your database, and we'll change that price right there to $3.92. And basically the rest of it's pretty much the same. I could change the name, so if someone's going to buy for it, Nestle's drumstick. Let's just run over here to the Nestle's drumstick. Okay. So we go right here, and we could change that right here to Nestle's drumstick. It's in the freezer section, and there's 4 cones. So that would give them an idea of what that was. It's broken it down to the price per unit, number of prices. Now, we're going to just change this number to 4, and you'll notice the number of packages is still at 1. So we're going to change that to 4, and it still calculates. It says, okay, we still need just 1 package. But what happens when we go to change this to number 5? So, bam, it's telling us we need 2 packages, and we would have a remainder. That's your cost prices. So there we go. Let's change this back to 1 just for the fun of it, and that kind of deal. So these figure, and they round up 1. So let's go with a brand new one here. Let's go with a new record. Let's just say it's a trash bag. We're going to need a trash bag for the event. So we'll just put a 1 in the first staple. And trash, hefty, 30 gallon, 25 per pack. And number of servings. In this case, I would say a .20. Everybody's not going to need a whole sack for themselves. And basically that would, number of pieces be 1. Price per package about $7, or a bag of trash cans. Number of servings in there is 25. So still down to 1 pack. And that would be kind of an oddity thing that you would do. It's not really that every person would consume a part of the trash, but they're going to consume a part. So I kind of threw that in there just for the fun of it. Let's go with another new record. Let's go for family again. This is going to be in the regular staple section, and let's just say paper plates, 300 count. Okay, how many of them we're going to need? We're going to need 3 of them. Let's say we had 3 meals, so it'd be 3 of those. Pieces per serving would be 3. Price per package, let's just say $7. Number of servings per pack, 300. And there's your price. That's about the actual cost that it cost you, and so on. And you would basically be going down through there doing that kind of thing. Now, I have a menu that's over here for reference. We did trash bags, paper towels, paper plates. Let's go ahead and add a new trash bag in there, or for paper towels. Let's go paper towel, and let's just say 2-pack. And let's say number of servings. Let's just say we'll give them a paper towel each time. Piece and price per package. Let's just say bottom at the dollar store, and they were that, and they were number of servings per pack. Let's just go 100. And so there they are. That's about the price what they would be on that circumstance. So you would go through your menu, and you would build this off each one. And the way you find that data, of course, is like, for example, this trash bag, hefty pack. If you didn't know what the information was, go out here to go to Walmart and do a hefty trash sack. If you know what part of the name is, then you do it, and then it basically will come up with that. You know, you can do your, this one here, that's a 80, 48, 56 count, and you can break it on down if you want a smaller size. This is, I think this one right here is kind of what we were looking for. It's 727 and it's package 25. So that gives you the information. Also, whenever you're getting food or anything like that, if you click on the icon, it'll give you how many servings are per pack and you know, approximate size. So let's go ahead and just minimize that for right now. And that's how you do that. You keep doing that until you get all of your items on your checkoff list done. And of course, you can. This is just a trash, or this is just a temporary file. You can sit there and, you know, if you want to clean that up, just clean that up and go on down through it until you get it all done and entered in there. And then you can do a find for family, FAM, and then that will pull them all up. You can sort them by, let's say for example, this one here was in the let's just say this was in the freezer section and this was in the bakery, and even though it's not, and we can do a sort, and now they're sorted together by their group. So generally, if the freezer's in the back, then whenever you're doing your sort, this will put all your like items in the same area. So they're staples and they're just all the way through the store. You can also use your own convention name. Okay, now this is a partial shopping list. Let's go ahead and look at our shopping list and see where we're at with that. This is the number of people on the event, and this is in green is what they're going to buy at Walmart, and this is how many of these packages they're going to buy, and this is the approximate price, and this is the packages prices. Now, right now, since we only got one person in here, the price per serving is like $1.14, what they figure a cost of serving is. The actual cost right now is $18.92 if you was to go through and buy these things, and then this is your total purchase price. So let's bump this up a little bit. Let's say we had 10 people that were attending. Okay, so now our price went down to $2.68. The price per serving didn't really change, $2.68, but our prices went up because we had to buy more packages. So we would buy now 3 packs of the Nestle's cones to fit that, and you know, it would be just easy as entering 55. So, and you know, now we're having 14 packs of Nestle's cones, and we're still only buying 1 deal of plates. We're going to figure an extra roll of paper towel or 2, and we're still inside the trash bag thing. So you see the power of that with this simple thing. You know, whenever we were going for powwow and someone was showing up and they weren't showing up, and you know, the day of, and before you went out and bought your food, this thing could go up and down. This number can go up and down. Now you have an easy way of just, you know, yeah, sure, you know, let me know, and have your cutoff date. And then you can create this menu and you create your shopping list, and it's basically just itemize this thing, put it down to a list on night. Another thing I'll tell you is whenever you go file and you're done, just go save a copy as and call it whatever the menu is. You know, just save as, and then you can import that same menu right back into it by using this import menu, and it'll import that file right back in there. So you can keep all of these things together. Let's say, for example, I'm going to import some data into it, and this would be some sample data of all the food items, and there they are there. Click on open, and matching names, add new records, and it's going down through there, and it is going to add 59 records. So keeping that in mind, let's just find the ones that will just say family, and we'll go there and perform find, and now we have our 4 right in there that we had for just family. If you wanted the Frontier FA, it's going to find all these plus these 4s because it just has FA in there. And then if you wanted to find the ones that were just for the Frontier Adventure or the Survival Action Camp, that will perform and find just those, unless they had the Frontier and Action Camp both in there, because this field has both names listed in there. So way of creating different lists, different things. Probably the easiest way is just to keep whatever you're not using out of the file and just put in what you want. But for example, this already figures this stuff, bag of apples, how many of them you want, half an apple per slice, and that kind of thing. So you can just, you know, go down through here and say, oh, I don't need that one right there, and you can just delete that out of the record or omit it by clicking this right here. And let's say you wanted you didn't want baby carrots, you wanted some cookies, you didn't want the little Debbie's, you didn't want the gummies, and you can just basically go down through there and omit these out of your shopping list. And when it's done, it's basically going to just tally the information that you have for your shopping list. So this is a great little program. And all right, a little thing that I did forget to mention was this tag field. Sometimes you'll need something, you already got it, and someone else is bringing it or whatever, so you can go down through here and tag whatever it is that you were going to be gritting. Let's say you already had that, and you already had the apples on hand, and let's say somebody was bringing that. Let's just say they're bringing that, and then whenever you get ready to go to the grocery store and you print it off your list, and there they are there. I'm going to show you a little bit of a different way of tagging some records here. Let's go File, Import, Records. I'm going to go to that sample file that I have all that food items in, and we'll import that with matching names, add the records, and import. Okay, so we got all these in here, and they have their already names on there. I'm going to show you a quick way to replace that. Basically, all I did is just backspace over that, go records, replace field contents, and that will now take all of these records, and there's nothing tagged in there. So if I had my menu in here, and I started going down through here, and okay, I'd say, okay, I need paper towels, so we'll tag that one for family. I need some paper plates, and some spoon and forks. And let's look at the rest of our menu here. Some Denny Moore stew. We're going to do some stew, and we're going to need some bowls. So we go down through there. Denny Moore stew, tag that one. And you can keep on going down through here off of your menu. And then the ones that you don't have, you don't need, you can just omit those. And for example, let's just find a few more things. Let's say on this menu I had, so let's just go with arrow down, and let's say cinnamon rolls. So let's find cinnamon rolls in here. And if you didn't want to go down through there like this, you could also do a find, sin. And so there they are right there, cinnamon rolls. So let's just tag that one as family, and so on. And then we can show all records again. So let's say we just squeezed, went down through here and found the ones that we wanted, and so on. And then we just do a find for this one right here. And now we have our shopping list. And we didn't have to really type anything in. We just use this as a tag field. And then to show the rest of them, we can show all. Say we needed to add some more in there. Whatever, and you can add in a whole bunch of these and then just save those as a file that has all your food items, and then you can tag them that way. Again, to find it, just find fam form find. So if I'm looking for all the ones that had a different tag in there, I could go that way as well, or you can click in here and find the ones that you by the item name. So that's another quick way of doing that.